Hello, this is Scholar Strive doing some math. Today we're going to be looking at perimeter and area of similar figures. So let's say we have two figures that are similar. And if you don't remember what similar means, is that the ratio of their sides are proportional. I can't do this right. But let's imagine that these two figures are similar, just one being a bit bigger. So we know that the ratio of their perimeters are the same. Okay, let's look at the ratio of their areas. So if we have side length of figure 1, and we take that same side length, or same, the similar side length of figure 2, let's say x here, let's call that A and B. The ratio of their areas would be equal to area of figure 1 over the area of figure 2 would equal to A squared over B squared. So if two figures are similar with corresponding side lengths in a ratio of A over B, then the ratio of their areas is A squared over B squared. So let's do some examples. Alright, here we go. Example 1. ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Shaded to, so find the indicated ratio shaded to unshaded. So they gave us two sides, 6, which is AC, and the 9 being DF. So they tell us that these two are similar, and these are corresponding sides. The unshaded triangle is just flipped from the shaded triangle. So they want shaded to unshaded. So shaded would be 9 over 6, which is 3/2. And that would be the ratio of the perimeter, or that would be the ratio of sides. And the ratio of sides is also the ratio of perimeters. Ratio of areas, so we're doing shaded. Okay, so remember this is A squared over B squared. So A squared would be 3 squared over 2 squared, so 9 over 4. So the ratio of areas is 9 to 4. If I put it as a decimal, 9 divided by 4 is 2.25. So I would say that the shaded region is 2.25 times bigger in terms of area than the unshaded. Alright, example 2. You buy 2 rectangular pieces of window screening. One is 15 feet long and costs $135. The other is similar in shape and is 20 feet long. The screen is sold by the square foot. What is the price of the second longer piece of screen? So what you want to do is find the ratio of their sides. So I'm going to do small to big, 15 over 20. That just reduces down to 3/4. Now we're going to find the ratio of their areas, because if we know the ratio of their areas, we can find out how much the larger screen would cost. So 3 squared over 4 squared is 9 over 16. Okay. So we know that the ratio of areas is 9 to 16. And we know that the smaller window is $135. And we're trying to find the cost of the large window. We cross multiply. So 9x equals 16 times 135. Divide by 9. And we'll get x equals $240. Not sure if that's a good price. Haven't bought windows. I don't think I've ever bought windows. Yet, anyways. Checkpoint 1. Ratio of perimeters. So we're doing shaded to unshaded. So 12 over 15. Okay, and it's important that you find corresponding sides. Okay, this is the long side of this triangle. So you need to look for the long side of the other triangle, because they might give you extra numbers here to throw you off. So this is 4 over 5. So that is my ratio of perimeters. Ratio of area is 4 squared over 5 squared, which is 16 over 25. Okay, a large rectangular billboard is 12 feet high and 27 feet long. A smaller billboard, similar to the large billboard. A smaller billboard is similar to the large billboard. The area of the smaller billboard is 144 square feet. Find the height of the small billboard. And they want us to draw it. So we got a big one. That's 12 by 27. And we have a smaller one, and they tell us that the area is 144. And we want to find the height. Okay. So first off, we need to find the area of the large billboard, because then we can compare their areas. So area of a rectangle is base times height, or length times width. 12 times 27. Which will give us 324 square feet. Now we can find the ratio of the areas. And I'm going to do area of the big over area of the small. You can do it the other way, doesn't matter. Okay, there's my area ratio of areas. Now we want to use the ratio of areas to find the ratio of sides. So remember, ratio of areas is a squared over b squared, and ratio of sides is a over b. So to find that, we're just going to take the square root of both numbers. Square root of 324 over the square root of 144, which is 18 over 12. So there's my ratio of sides. Then let's go ahead and reduce this to 3 over 2. Okay, now we can use ratios. Height of the big billboard is 12 over height of the small billboard, which is x, which is 3/2. Cross multiply, 3x equals 24, so x equals 8. And that gives me the height of the small billboard. Alright, suppose the area of the small billboard is now 225 square feet. Find the height of the small billboard. So it's very similar to what we did. Ratio of areas is 324. This time it's 225 for the small billboard. If we take the square root to find the ratio of sides, that would be the square root of 324 over the square root of 225. That's 18 over 15, which is 6 over 5. Now that we have the ratio of sides, we can create a proportion where we can compare the ratio of sides, which is 6 to 5, is equal to height of the big billboard, which is 12, to our new small billboard, which is x. Cross multiply, 12 times 5 is 60, divide by 6, and get x equals 10 feet. A stop sign rug is in the shape of a regular octagon, has side measuring 2 feet, and an area of about 19.3 square feet. Okay. Stop sign placement in the shape of a regular octagon has a perimeter of 72 inches. Find the area of a placemat. Draw. All regular octagons are similar. Find the ratio of sides. Okay, they say so we have a rug that has sides measuring 2 feet. Okay, and then we have a stop sign with a perimeter of 72 inches. Okay, so if we wanted to find the number of sides, we would take that 72 divided by 8 sides to get 9. So this is 9 inches. Well, this one's a bit tricky because this is 2 feet. So the rug is 2 feet, and we need to change it into inches. There's 12 inches in a foot, so this is 24 inches. Okay, so rug is 24 inches. And then we have the placemat is 9 inches for each side, which reduces to 8 over 3. Ratio of areas is 8 squared over 3 squared, so 64 over 9. Okay, now we need to use the ratio of areas to find the placemat. Find the area of the placemat in square feet. Okay, we know the ratio of areas is 64 over 9. We know that the area of the rug is 19.3, and we're looking for the area of the placemat. Cross multiply. So 64x equals 9 times 19.3. which is 137 or 173.7. Wait, I'm confusing myself. Yes, so we have 64x equals 173.7. So x is 2.7 square feet. Okay, now we're going to convert square feet into inches. So for my 2.7 square feet, I'm going to multiply it by, so there's 12 inches in a foot. There's 144 square inches in a square foot. So this is 390.8 square inches. Hopefully this doesn't confuse you too much. Have a good day.